What's up, YouTube? It's Joel here. We've got amazing news for a fourth stimulus check. We've got more push for that check on top of it being reoccurring. There's so much happening right now in Congress, but it's looking good if you are looking for a fourth stimulus check. Also, we have amazing news for those on SSI, SSDI, and Social Security because Biden is finally throwing some money. We're talking billions of dollars towards that program to get things done, which we'll get into the details in just a moment. The IRS has sent out 2.8 million surprise tax refunds automatically to Americans this week. We've got Chuck Schumer, who says it's time to get things done without the Republicans for these new stimulus packages. This is your Stimulus and Economic News Update, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you don't mind, could you do me a huge favor and destroy that like button for this video? It really helps out the channel. True Life Investing would not be here without you, and I appreciate every single one of you. And please, if anyone asks you for personal info or to contact them on WhatsApp, it's not me, it's fake. Please don't do it. So we have the leader of the Senate, Chuck Schumer, who says negotiations between the White House and the Senate Republicans, which is being led by Senator Shelley Capito, seem to be running into a brick wall. Because after weeks of back and forth proposals, the Republicans want to spend around $800 billion on infrastructure and not a cent more. And Biden says, nope, it's got to be at least $1 trillion. We need some big renovations for the United States, and this is what's got to happen. So there's actually another group of Republicans and moderate Democrats that are discussing another infrastructure bill that is separate from the current negotiations between Biden and Senator Capito. And Schumer said he thinks that these talks between another group of Senate Republicans and Democrat moderates, which may result in a bipartisan proposal by week's end, are more promising. The Democratic leader also said he's getting ready to move forward with a budget reconciliation package on a parallel track to bypass a Republican filibuster in case these bipartisan negotiations don't end up working out. In case any deal advances only a portion of President Biden's $4 trillion infrastructure agenda. So Chuck Schumer is not playing games. This guy has been working on this budget reconciliation process because he wants the full $4 trillion, not the watered down proposals that we've been hearing about through the news. And this is what Chuck Schumer had to say, is that when it comes to the Republicans and the Democrats and Biden, we're just too far apart. And this is where you've always got to have a plan B for this type of stuff. And Schumer says, yup, we can do it alone. We don't need no Republicans, and make change happen for the United States with just the Democrats by themselves. So after hearing about the second setup for a bipartisan bill, Schumer also said, that's good, but that's not going to be the only answer. We all know as a caucus, we will not be able to do all the things that the country needs in a bipartisan way. And so at the same time, we are pursuing the pursuit of reconciliation, and that is going on at the same time as these negotiations. So Schumer is going to get it done one way or another. But he's leaning more towards budget reconciliation because they can get everything that they want in that $4 trillion stimulus packages. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments section. So the IRS just distributed over 2.8 million refunds to taxpayers as automatic payments, meaning you don't have to fill out any forms or sit on hold for an hour to get your money. So millions of Americans who lost their jobs during the first 9 months of the pandemic were forced to file for unemployment benefits for the first time as businesses closed or cut back operations. Normally, unemployment benefits are taxed like any other income, but the pandemic rescue package Biden signed into law in March excludes from 2020 taxes up to $10,200 in unemployment compensation per taxpayer, or $20,400 for couples filing jointly. So those who filed their taxes ahead before the law was passed may have overpaid based on what they thought they owed. So if your income was below $150,000 in 2020 and you claimed federal unemployment benefits last year, you are the very person that can look forward to receiving a surprise stimulus check. So far, the IRS has identified 13 million taxpayers who may be eligible for the adjustment. Now remember, 2.8 million checks have been sent out this week, so we still got a lot more. So if you qualify for money back, you'll be receiving that refund either in your bank account, or if the government doesn't have your banking information as a paper check, the funds also may be applied to any other taxes or other federal debts that you owe. The IRS is automatically issuing refunds, so there's nothing you need to do to get it. The deadline to file your 2020 taxes was extended until May 17th. If you missed the deadline, you should file your taxes now. And remember that 2020 unemployment benefits of up to $10,200 are exempt from those taxes. So that's going to bring down your tax liability, basically the taxes you owe, big time this year. So the IRS also said another wave of these tax refunds related to these unemployment benefits will be going out in mid-June, followed by more throughout the summer. So let me know if you were one of the ones. Are you expecting a surprise stimulus check from those overpaid taxes? Now for those on Social Security, SSI, and SSDI. We have some amazing news for you because Biden is the brother is finally making some changes for you. President Joe Biden's 2022 budget is going to give the Social Security Administration a $1.3 billion boost, or a 9.7% boost in funding. So in total, the president is calling for $14.2 billion for the Social Security Agency for the year 2022. So we even had Social Security Administration Commissioner Andrew Saul, who said that the money would allow the Social Security Administration to pursue a host of improvement efforts. One advocacy group, the National Committee to Preserve Social Security and Medicare, said that more money would be crucial to help improve the administration's ability to serve current beneficiaries and benefit applicants. This is the first part to helping getting some reform to the Social Security program. This is on top of bringing everyone up to at least 125% of the federal poverty level, which is what equate to on average a $547 increase from where the average is at now. This is one of the biggest promises that Biden proposed and says that he's going to do. He campaigned about it, and he's also said it even in his presidency that he wants to make this happen. On top of that, we also have Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, who is pushing for a $200 increase to all Social Security recipients for next year. So you're talking about some big life changes for those people. The biggest boost would be that they're trying to also rebuild the infrastructure and communications within the Social Security program. Because right now, it's been stated that getting things done with customer service in the Social Security program is pretty hard, and it's kind of a hassle, especially even when getting things updated. So this would be a huge help to help them out as well. So let me know your thoughts on this and your experiences with what's going on. And also, what about these increases that Biden and Chuck Schumer say are coming very soon? Let me know down in the comment section. So on to that fourth stimulus check. According to Newsweek, the White House does support automatic stabilizers for unemployment. Basically saying many lawmakers are hoping that Biden's going to include this in his American Families Plan. And by the looks of it, especially coming from Chuck Schumer, it's going to be there. This is where as soon as the unemployment reaches a certain percentage, then you would literally start receiving stimulus check into your bank account automatically. No voting, no fuss, no Congresses going back and forth, no Republicans, no Democrats, just people being taken care of automatically dependent upon the economy and unemployment. And then as soon as the economy gets better, then they go away. Why? Because everybody's better. But as this was put by the White House, that they said that the upcoming bill is to grow the middle class, to expand the benefits of economic growth to all Americans, and leave the United States more competitive. We even had Congressman Jimmy Gomez, who said the success of the Biden administration's American Rescue Plan, talking about the stimulus checks that they signed back in March 11th, those $1,400 stimulus checks made a huge impact in people's lives. But it's not enough, and that they still need help, and we still have a lot of people that need some relief from the current pandemic that we're all still getting through. So as Biden moves forward with his plans, and Chuck Schumer says that it's probably going to be budget reconciliation for these stimulus bills, we already have lawmakers like Bernie Sanders who have said they are ready to see another stimulus check in these infrastructure and American families' bills, and are ready to make the necessary amendments to add those to them. And with Chuck Schumer coming out and saying, hey, look, it's going to be budget reconciliation. We're too far apart. They can't negotiate. They can't be bipartisan. So that's where we can see these checks being passed. And if they were to be passed, we would see them being dispersed out in late July or early August. But we know with the conditions now in Congress, President Biden's trying to be bipartisan. He's trying to work with the Republicans, but Biden's vision is very, very high. It's very forward. It's very future. The Republicans, they're trying to save money. They're trying to be conservative. They're trying not to raise the national debt. And so with that, Biden's willing to spend, the Republicans aren't. And that's where you got too much separation on the cost that they see necessary in order to put the United States forward. So let me know your thoughts on the automatic stimulus checks. How much have they helped you out in the comments section? Let me know what's happened with them, and are you for them? And personally, I'm for the automatic stabilizers. I think that's literally the smartest idea that I've heard when it comes to the stimulus checks, because it takes the parties out of it. It just puts Americans first. Let me know if you agree with me or not. But remember, we're about building wealth and financial freedom for ourselves and for those around us. We ain't waiting on Congress. We ain't waiting on somebody to pass a bill to build our wealth, because we know that it takes time, but we have to start now. So go ahead, start investing. Get you 2 free stocks with Webull worth up to $1,850. Ask me questions about investing. Go join Robinhood. They give you 2 free stocks as well. It's not as much. It's worth up to $500, but it gets you going in the right direction. It's free money. And once you start getting into that type of investing world and building wealth and learning and growing, then you can reach some financial freedom. So those links are down in the description. Let me know which free stocks you get. Take some extra change, y'all. Change your life. Doesn't matter if it's $5, $10, or $20. I only put $20 into my Robinhood account every single week, and it's grown exponentially. So you can do it too. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all stimulus and economic news that affects you, and learn how to build some wealth. This is Joe with True Life Investing. Until next time, peace out.